Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and warm greetings to all of you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Teopilia Frily and today I am speaking in the role of the Minister of Environment and Forestry of the Republic of Indonesia. It is a great honor for me to deliver this keynote speech on a subject that is urgent, personal, and global: the role of youth in combating climate change. We are standing at a turning point in history. The climate crisis is no longer a distant threat, it is happening now. Melting glaciers, rising sea levels, burning forests, unpredictable rainfalls, and extreme weather events. These are no longer scientific data points. They are realities felt by farmers in central Java, by coastal communities in Kalimantan, by families in Papua. And who will inherit the consequences of our decisions today? You, the youth of Indonesia. You are not just letters of tomorrow. You are the change makers of today. You bring energy, creativity, innovation, and most importantly, a sense of urgency that we adults sometimes forget. You are the generation that will live through the worst impacts of climate change, or the generation that will stop it. Combating climate change is shared responsibility, but let me be clear: it begins with awareness, and awareness must turn into action. We need youth to reduce waste and promote sustainable lifestyles in your communities. Raise awareness through social media, art, music, and campaigns. Engage in community reforestation and mangrove restoration efforts. Push for climate education in schools and universities. And question police and propose new green solution to local problems. This is not about doing one big thing, but it's about doing small things consistently and collectively. As the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, we are not sitting still. We are expanding protected forest areas and restoring degraded lands, strengthening the nationally determined contributions or NDCs as part of our commitment to the Paris Agreement, and supporting youth-led initiatives and environmental education programs, and also working hand in hand with schools and universities to foster climate literacy. But we cannot win this battle alone. We need you. Indonesia is one of the most vulnerable countries when it comes to climate change. From Jakarta sinking due to rising sea levels through the to the prolonged dry seasons in East Nusa Tenggara to devastating floods in Kalimantan, we are already experiencing the effects. Our forests, once known as the lungs of the world, are facing continuous threats from illegal logging and forest fires. Our coral reefs, home to some of the greatest biodiversity in the world, are bleaching due to rising sea temperatures. Climate change is not just a future problem, but it is happening here. It is happening now. Despite these challenges, I remain hopeful. Why? Because I have seen how young Indonesians are rising to the occasion. Let me share a few inspiring stories. In Yogyakarta, a group of high school students started a campaign called Tukar Sampah Jadi Ilmu. They collect plastic waste and exchange it for free books and school supplies. In Sulawesi, a youth-led initiative is teaching local communities how to create biocompost from household waste, reducing methane emissions and improving soil health. In Jakarta, young professionals are building climate tech startups, turning innovation into solutions like solar powered water filters and zero waste packaging. This example shows that youth are not waiting to be told what to do. They are leading, they are creating, and they are pushing forward. So, what can you, the youth of Indonesia, do starting today? Here are 5 simple but powerful actions. First, educate yourself. Learn about climate change not just on social media, but from credible sources. Read, ask, and stay curious. Second, start small, act local. Join or create or create a school or campus environmental club. Start community cleanups, tree planting projects, or urban gardens. Third, change daily habits. Reduce meat uh, Third, change daily habits. Reduce meat consumption, bring reusable bags, avoid fast fashion, walk or bike when possible. Small habits make a big difference. Fourth, use your voice. Write blogs, make videos, post on Instagram or TikTok. Use your voice to advocate, to inform, and to inspire. And fifth, engage with policy. Ask questions, attend public hearings, join youth delegations. Your voice matters in decision making. Remember, climate actions is not just about protest, but it's about progress. In Indonesian culture, we are taught the principle of Trihita Karana, harmony between humans, nature, and the divine. Environmental stewardship is not something foreign to us. It is in our roots. From Adat communities who protect forest, to fishermen who follow the moon and tides, our ancestors lived in harmony with nature. We must reconnect with that wisdom and combine it with modern science and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, young leaders of Indonesia, we are the generation that holds the power to change the course of history. The question is not whether climate change is real. The question is, how will we respond? Will we choose confinement over sustainability? Will we stay silent when the forests burn? Or will we rise as one voice to protect the only planet we have? I believe in you. I believe in your courage, your ideas, your energy. Let us not be remembered as the generation that stood by, but as the generation that stood up. Together, let's write a new chapter. One where Indonesia leads the way in climate action, driven by the strength and passion of its youth. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. And most importantly, thank you for taking action. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Long life our forest, long life our earth, long life Indonesia.